Hey there, gang. Patrick King here, coming to you live from Medina, Ohio, teaching today and tomorrow here at a barn in Medina. Today's question is coming to us from Danielle, and Danielle asks, I have a rescue horse that I saved November 25th, 2015. Kudos to you for that, Danielle. That's fantastic. Although he's made milestones from when I got him, we still struggle with girthing, hollowing out, and grabbing the bit. He loves to run and will all day. However, no matter how much seat I use, we have no brakes. My question is, do you have advice on how to overcome these issues? And as a side note, I have no history on him, but he does have scarring in the girth area and is very reactive on his right side. He's also very cold-backed and requires lunging and slow girth tightening throughout before ever mounting. So all of these things to me, Danielle, and to anybody else who might have an issue like this, struggling with the girthing, hollowing out, well, I'm assuming we're talking hollowing out in the back while we're girthing, cold-backed, needing the slow girthing, very reactive. Those things to me are all signs, and of course I don't have a video of the horse here, so I'm just guessing based on my experience and what I've seen in my travels, but all of those to me are pretty good signs that the horse potentially has some ulcers going on, some sort of intestinal something going on in the stomach there. That would be something that I would take a look at. It's really common. We have a lot of programs out there, horsemanship programs, and there's a lot of trainers out there that'll tell you, well, if those things are going on, just work the horse harder, just, lunge him harder, do more. Usually it's the case that there's actually something going on there. And coming from the idea here, Danielle says that he was a rescue horse. I'm thinking, when I think rescue horse, I'm thinking potentially poor nutrition, things like that, which is a common cause of ulcers in our horses. So that would be something, Danielle, I'd want to really look into first and foremost. Check him out, have him scoped, talk to the vet, treat him, put him on some sort of a treatment for ulcers if the vet recommends that, because that sounds to me like that's actually the cause of most of your problems. I'm not big on jumping into the whole chemical horsemanship idea right away, but those are all very clear signs to me that would be where I'd want to look first. So in the interim, in the meantime, what would I be doing to help this horse? I would be doing a lot of my groundwork in a way that helps the horse to stretch, to reach forward into the bridle, releasing through the top line. The idea of a cold-backed horse typically is one that is holding a lot of tension in the top line, in the spine, and a lot of times when we talk about cold-backed horses, we're actually looking at things looking closer to a challenge we know to as kissing spine, things like that. So my big focus would be on really stretching that horse. In addition to talking to your vet, it would probably be a good idea to talk to a chiropractor and potentially a masseuse to help you out also that way. We got to take care of our horses like athletes, because if they're carrying our butts around, they are athletes, right? So that would really be what I would be looking at there, is really stretch, lots of soft in-hand work. And then when you are riding, you didn't mention really any troubles with the riding, with the exception of the kind of grabbing the bit and running, which could be caused potentially by an ulcer and is very likely part of the hollowing in the back and stiffening in the top line. So lots of stretching, things like our free walk, our stretching trot, that sort of thing, is really, I think, going to go a long way to helping you there. But with all of the issues that you've discussed, my first call would be to the vet to have your horse looked at for potential ulcers. So hopefully this is helpful to you, Danielle, and to anybody else who might be having these similar problems with your horse. If this has been helpful to you, please leave us a comment and a like in the video here. If you have some friends that maybe might need this advice, please feel free, either tag them in the comment section below or share this video directly with them. Question of the day. Let's see, question of the day. Has your horse ever exhibited a behavioral challenge that turned out to be an actual physical challenge? What was that? Give that to us in the comment section below this video here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and don't forget, you keep sending us your questions, and I'll keep talking about horses. Till next time. Thanks, guys.